It's Malaka time, motherfuckers, and today I'm finally going to be bringing back some Hearts of Iron 4 to my new channel, the Malaka. Now, I personally actually don't like Hearts of Iron 4. We'll kind of get into that as I kind of start this up, because it will take a little bit. There's reasons why I don't like Hearts of Iron 4. I was thinking of making a video on it just because I think it even requires its own little special, video on itself and all of that. But yeah, we are going to be playing as Austria just because I wanted to kind of get this started. So let me do some of this stuff real quick before I start blabbing here. We're just going to take that. We're going to build basic infantry weapons. We're going to need this. We're going to need Nazi land here. And yeah, so now this is where I kind of wanted to get to. So I'm using a mod to help along Austria reclaim its former glory and all of that. And I will say it's very fun. It's very fun to do this, even though you're basically doing the same fucking thing as you've always been doing in Hearts of Iron. And that is building units and taking over shit and then hating AI pathfinding and AI blah 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 blah, all that fucking garbage. So yeah. So with this mod comes a whole new, as you can see here, this is the left side, a whole bunch of new Austrian focus tree. Look at all of these shit. But this is where we're going to start. Establishing the foreign ministry, which is going to give us some political power. And then we're going to fast forward and let things roll. Now at this part I will cut out quite a few things, so if you see skips here and there, that is why. Mainly because this first part kind of takes a little bit. So the mod is actually called The Greater Possibilities Austria, though there will be a link in the description. If it's not that, then whatever. The link will be in the description. Hopefully I remember. If I don't, oh well, you may have to go find it on fucking Steam. God fucking forbid. But yeah, it's a really cool mod. As you could already tell, I've play tested it quite a few times just to make sure everything seemed at least okay. I just hope they don't update the mod anytime soon and fuck over my current save. But yeah, you know, whatever. But yeah. So other than that, the only other mod that I am playing with, I did try to go for a mod that disabled the desert. You know, all of this. Just because I think it's really stupid that you have provinces all the way over here that you can somehow walk through, and it's just stupid. But that mod does not work for some reason, so I shrug my shoulders a little bit on this. The other mod I am using is a mod, there goes the Rhineland, a mod in which the territories you take over, you gain 30% more manpower. And that's one of the problems, and one of my biggest complaints about Hearts of Iron, is that sure, you could play as any country, but it's rather stupid to be playing as Albania, because you're never going to get anywhere. Now, in a realistic sense, yeah, you're not really going to get anywhere, but you get what I mean. And you might as well not say that you could play all the major countries, because you can only really play certain countries to get certain things that you've certainly wanted. Certain. But yeah. So with political government here, we're actually going to go for a couple things here. But first, I want to start buffing my army. We're going to get division attack plus 10 here. So now we're going to go down to the pro-Austrian propaganda, which is going to give us 20% more fascism. AKA Donald Trump and all. Yeah, liberals are so right. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah. So right now, I'm not really worried about building factories and other stuff like this, just because it's going to take too long, as we could already see here. We're going to be conquering most of our factories, and once we get the gist of our factories from other countries, of course, and all that other crap, we're going to then start, of course, normal, building civilian factories, using the civilian factories to build military factories and become, you know, a monster cock of a person. Now we're going to go for tool efficiency right now. And after these are done, we're actually going to go straight into production and get those things done ASAP. Very much ASAP. Also, a side note that this video will be edited. Oh yeah, I already said that. Wow. Whew, I'm getting old. Will be edited a little bit, and probably all future Hearts of Iron will be edited just to avoid a lot of just boring shit in general. we have quite a low manpower. We won't be able to fix that yet, but we're definitely going to have to fix that. And that's why I went with the mod, because again, that's what really sucks about being a small nation. And you basically get no fucking manpower. If you've seen in my Greece campaign, I took over all of this, but yet it was pretty much impossible because I couldn't recruit any more men to cover all my fronts. It just really sucks. So now we're going to go for the Austrian Compromise. Now, if I have 70% more of my fascist party, the Germany will propose to Germany that they will not annex us. And that will take 35 days. So that, in of itself, will allow to keep Austria alive, of course, because Germany would annex you, and then you'd kind of just GG your way. There's a lot of stuff I do need to get, but right now we're going to get the radio. And then over here, we're actually going to get construction. I want to get some of that construction up so when I do build, I don't have to stand there and research it. Forgot also for my production, we're going to be building these bad boys. And yeah. So we do have some more political power here. And next we're going to get infantry expert. Infantry attack plus 10, so we have 20% more attack in our divisions and 15 defense, which is really gonna fucking help. Now, as playing as Austria, all your troops are pretty shit, but the way the focus tree works, it really does help you out. It really does help you out. It gives you enough research bonus to kind of catch up with a lot of people, and kind of what you're gonna see is gonna happen is gonna help you out a lot too. So already, the Austrian Compromise, we're almost there. This guy looks like a complete pedophile. I wish I could change his picture to the Great Pulsar or something reasonable like this. So Germany has accepted our proposal. German government has accepted our alternate offer, granting us freedom as a nation. Hail to our alliance. So we get this Austrian national unity away, which, as you can see here, and then we're actually going to lose it. I need to refresh it. There we go. So that's that. So now we won't be annexed anymore, and we're part of the Axis. Now, of course, this spells a little bit disaster. I'm currently landlocked, but the least thing I want to do is be invaded by the United fucking Kingdom. Holy shitballs. So for our next national focus, we could kind of go a couple things here. We could actually go to a red future. We actually go communist here. But it's quite stupid, I feel like, to go this. It'd be very difficult to do. I think it would almost be impossible because, well, you'll soon see. You'll soon see. But right now we're going to head over. Actually, I'll just tell you anyways. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to past glories. We're going to get some more fascism. No more tyrants. A red future, of course, it's in the thing. And then we're going to head to old empire. It's actually going to give a event for Hungary, and I bet you can guess what that is. I bet you can guess what that is. But for right now, we're just going to sit here waiting for the past glories. Waiting for political power, and then we're just going to wait for my research to be done and to just progress in the basic things that we need in the 1936 era to do so. Now, unfortunately, this is actually not what I wanted. I actually wanted the tech. This is what I wanted to look at. We don't have arty in any of our divisions. Actually, that's what I did want to look at. We don't have any arty. We don't even have support artillery. We only have engineer company, which is going to be pretty good against hills and stuff. But we don't have, and we can't add to it yet. Now, right now, I could technically train all of my men, but that'd be a little bit waste because I'll use up some of this. At least I think so. Unless maybe I should try to train them. You know, we will. We will train them. So we do have this guy. This is one thing, again, that's really stupid. There's probably a mod for it that I probably should have installed. But whenever you promote one of these guys, they lose all their fucking shit. It's so stupid. So stupid. But we're going to train. We're going to need all that combat bonus that we are going to need for the upcoming wars. The upcoming wars. And all that. Ugh, fucking field marshals. So fuck the Olympic Games. But the link to these mods will be down in the description. If not, again, as I said, you will have to go on Steam and look it up for your fucking self if you're really that lazy. If you're too lazy, then too bad. Sucks for you, cocksucker. So we're going to go for concentrated industry. I always believe this was the better of the two. At least I think a little bit. because this one is okay, and it's for many factories. This is like quantity over quality, because you don't get as much factory output, but you do get efficiency retention, which I believe is if you switch to upper model, you won't lose as much efficiency or something like that, which it doesn't really matter, I think, to a point, because shit good take forever anyways. Shit's good take forever anyways. So we're gonna try and train these guys up to get them out of that shitty thing. So we did get past glories, which is going to give us some more fascism. And then we're going to go to the old empire. And Hungary is going to get an event unification of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Yes, my friends, we are going to unite the Austro-Hungarian Empire once again during World War II. Now, technically, you could probably do this with other mods, but I like how the events kind of help, and then you get to forge your way into battle, or just reforge this empire and become strong once again. So it's going to be quite cool. Just going to wait for this little guy. These guys all get a nice little 25% combat modifier. Yeah, a lot of them are still trying to upgrade to the carabiner, which is going to be a little bit of pain in the ass. And yes, I did say carabiner. What do we want here? We can't really research anything like this, so I think we're going to go for mechanical computing. You know what? No, we're going to go for superior firepower. I always like the superior firepower doctrine more. I was thinking of doing the mass assault doctrine, but then we don't have enough numbers to really do this, and yeah, I'm going to go with superior firepower. Now, technically, Austria does have, again, like all the other ones, help with research with the I already forgot what they're called. The focus. There you go, focus trees or whatever. But I can't wait for that. I want to start getting onto it because I have a lot of stuff to do anyways. So now that we have this, I think I may go Armor Reorganization Division Recovery Rate 8%, which is really good. But I kind of want to wait actually a little bit and try to get... I could go wait for Extensive Conscription. Could wait for War Economy. I could do Partial Mobilization, but I'm not sure. I'll just wait here for a little bit with holding that political power. So Italy took Ethiopia, which is not a surprise. This guy's almost trained up, fucking horses. So the old empire was completed. And you'll soon see, Hungary has accepted the reunification. So already I gain double the factories. All that extra men I so desperately needed is something I really did need. So, this is what we're going to do. We are going to put this guy... Okay, wait, here's the thing. We're going to put all of these guys in a different one. We're going to train them. We're going to have all these guys stop training. Actually, wait, hold on. Keep training. He needs just a little bit more. Just a little bit more XP. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to place this motherfucker here. I want both these guys to come over here. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to wait... Do we want to wait 70 days? No. What we're going to do is pressure for Transylvania. We have to have at least 175k manpower in divisions on the field, which we do, and Romania will get an event. We'll definitely get an event here. So we're going to give away another one of our little things here to get more resources. It's not going to matter too much. We need to keep producing. We're still going to wait for civilian economy. So we're just going to wait here, try and train up a lot of these green divisions. We do have to be careful about this. We definitely have to watch this and prepare my troops accordingly. So we do have construction ready. Construction should be fine right now. We're actually going to research this. Mechanical computing. Got to get on top of that. Okay, we're going to separate these guys a little bit here. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if these guys will be ready by the time this is done. I want to, when it's about almost halfway, I'm going to put them along this line. Now, there's one thing that I have realized and I completely hate is I'm actually going to micromanage the majority of my battles playing as the Austro-Hungarian Empire because the Austro-Hungarian troops sucks a major dick. Well, first of all, they have no support artillery. They have no artillery in general. You know, all this other kind of stuff. So it's definitely going to be a huge pain. So I'm actually going to do this. Okay. I'm going to start maneuvering them. I'm going to still wait for my modifying government. Okay, we'll wait until 50 to do it. Wait for some of these guys to turn a little bit. At least they're not green anymore, which is good, which is exactly what I wanted. Let this guy train just a little bit more just to get out of that. Especially those cavalry units. Alright. So now we're going to wait to let them regain their organization. We're going to get them into position. Now I know you do get a bonus when you plan stuff, but the AI is just so mentally disabled. It baffles me that it can be allowed to do this. So we do have pressure for Transylvania here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head down here. We're going to get some building slots and 1+ research for bonus for industry. Now technically I probably should have gone this, but I wanted to not be annexed and everything else very quickly or some bullshit like this, so I went for that first. But we could save that definitely for later. So right now we have a whole bunch of troops. I think I'm going to put... I'll put 4 here. We're kind of waiting for these guys to sit around. We're going to wait right now. Okay, so the fools, so they denied us, of course. We're going to have to go to war. So we can't able to do this. They will all be under one leader. And this is how this is going to go down. So we're going to push into here. We're going to push into here. These guys are going to come into here. You're going to mobilize here. You're going here. And you're going here. Now the AI, so we should be able to get a surprise on these guys here. Should be able to get a surprise. So we're going to bring actually this guy around. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful here. Attack from behind. Gonna place him there. That guy's gonna be overrun. Attack him from behind. So these guys are just waiting here. We are going to actually bring them up here. So as you can see, I'm trying to cut them off as much as possible, cut off whatever resistance they do have, because Romania does have a little bit of a big army, so we do want to avoid that at all costs. Right now, we do want to purchase some more civilian factories, and get that kind of shit rolling. So now for mobilization, we can't go war okay, more than 15 plus tension. So what we can do, we actually total mobilization. Extension cost 300. We're actually close. Could do extensive conscription. What do we want to do here? What would be good right now for me? I think the extra total mobilization will be very good for me. We're actually going to back up here. Okay. Okay, we're going to occupy this guy. We're going to take this hill, come down on the flank. No, he was not able to do so. Okay. We just need to clear up some of these extra guys over here, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be so fine. Because then we're going to need these extra reinforcements that are trying to just hunker down these guys. So I'm going to try and move there again. Yeah, he just stays there. Okay. Just have to be careful here. Okay, so we have an extra 2 troops. So we're going to place these guys here. We're going to... I don't know where we want to bring these guys. I'm going to bring them here. Bring everything to bear right here. Get in there. So we do have concentrated industry now. It's basically 1937. So we're going to go for... Actually, we're going to wait for this. They always move so fast. WTF, might. Oh yeah, we were going to wait for that. Okay, what do we need here? We need more steel. Okay, we're going to keep them here. We're going to be able to push into here. So right now... we're going to do this. Bring him up to there. We're going to try... and no, it's not going to work. I want to be able to eradicate these guys on the hill. Push them away. So they can't get past here. We should be able to push them out. So we do have these extra 2 divisions here that we're actually going to deploy here. Because what I can do, if I can take this, I can attempt to take this territory, surround half of... not half of their army, but a pretty good sizable amount. Okay, so we're going to try attacking this again. Going to try to cross into here, which we did. We were able to do so. We're going to now combine arms this. So we did get this finally. We can then research this in half the time. We do have more of this. We're going to research, not research, but get some of that. So what do we want here? Can gain national spirit, which grants division request for sending volunteer force. Gain national spirit. Actually, what I will do that I need to do is Right now we're doing limited conscription. So we were finally able to take that. I'm going to try and actually get across the river here. Definitely need to get across that river, it's key. Damn, those divisions are really holding out strong. We're going to send one guy here. The rest of the divisions there. We'll be able to defeat that no problem. Take that. Gonna try and take Budapest here. Okay. This is gonna be fine. We're gonna get across that river. I'm gonna keep up the pressure here. These guys are trying to come down. This is kind of stupid at this point now. We actually need one division to come over here. Combined attack on Budapest. Bucharest, my bad. Budapest. I could fucking hear everyone hate me now. Yeah, so we need to get that Budapest. Why did I say Budapest for? Alright, so now we definitely need to attempt to push into here. So yeah, these guys definitely had problems coming into over here. Keep them occupied as well. So the war is pointless now. We already have what we wanted. We could gain control, but we want to push. We want everything in Romania. Actually, we probably could make a blitz there. Or attempt to, at least. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything like that. So we should be able to take this very easily. And there we go. Take all states. And turn done. So the Romanian obstacle is done. Austro-Hungary is a very large force to be reckoned with right now. All those extra factories and the extra manpower should be able to help us out. I wasn't paying attention what I was doing a little bit, but it was okay. It was very, very much okay. So wait, did I do limited conscription? I think I had volunteer army, I do believe. So limited conscription did me a little bit of service, but not much. So we have a whole bunch of factories still. We're actually going to now put forth fucking artillery. Which... we did do this. We didn't do the interwar artillery, which we are going to do. So no template for that. What we do need now is to get these guys their support artillery, their recon company, and their fucking just arty. It's what they need. Save. So a lot of my divisions will be upgrading. As for national focus, right now we're actually going to research this. We're going to need that extra tungsten. Right now we'll go for Portugal, and then we need steel. Again, we're just going to take as much steel we can from Germany. The reign occurs has, but despite being largely peaceful, kept a stiff pillar in Hungary and real. This is unacceptable. Hmm.